Abby Zwerner was shot in front of those horrified kids, and the school and community are living the nightmare. All because the school administration failed to act.
Well, that's the attorney for Abby Zwerner, the teacher that was shot by her 6-year-old student 2 weeks ago at Richneck Elementary School. Diane Toscano plans to sue Newport News Public Schools, saying administrators failed to act after other teachers warned them about the student several times before the shooting.
Allison Basil is live in Newport News with more details about these new allegations. Allison.
Yeah, the big news coming out of this press conference less than an hour ago is that Abby Zwerner's attorney, Diane Toscano, plans to sue Newport News Public Schools. And she said the day of the shooting, 4 Richneck employees raised red flags about the 6-year-old boy to school administrators. Now, she also gave a timeline of what those red flags looked like. She says Toscano says around 11:15 that school day, Zwerner went to school administrators herself and told them her 6-year-old student threatened to beat up another child. Toscano says school officials didn't act. Then at 12:30, Toscano says a different teacher told a school administrator she believes the boy put a gun in his pocket before going outside for recess. Toscano says the administrator told the teacher, quote, well, he has little pockets. She says school leaders, again, didn't act. At 1 o'clock, Toscano says a teacher warned school staff. A student came to her crying and told her the 6-year-old showed him a gun but threatened to shoot him if he told anyone. Toscano says a 4th employee asked for permission to search the boy, but school leaders denied the request, saying the school day was almost over. An hour later, after that last warning, Toscano says the boy shot Zwerner in the chest in front of a classroom full of students.
Abby and these other teachers at Richneck Elementary School tried to do the right thing on January 6th, the day of the shooting. On that day, over the course of a few hours, 3 different times, school administration was warned by concerned teachers and employees that the boy had a gun on him at the school and was threatening people. But the administration could not be bothered. This tragedy was entirely preventable if the school administrators responsible for school safety had done their part and taken action when they had knowledge of imminent danger. But instead, they failed to act and Abby was shot.
Now, Toscano did not take any questions, but she did say that Abby is home recovering with a bullet, quote, still dangerously inside her chest. She says Abby is grateful for the outpouring of love from the community. Live in Newport News, Allison Basil, 13 News Now.
Allison, thank you. Tonight at 6 o'clock, Newport News School Board members are holding a special meeting. The agenda says they'll discuss the approval of a separation agreement and severance with the superintendent. Dr. George Parker started as the division's superintendent back in 2018. Now, when students at Richneck Elementary return Monday, they'll be welcomed by hundreds of stuffed toy raccoons. That's Richneck's mascot. The school nurse has helped collect more than 300 of the stuffed animals. They're hoping to have 500 by the time school starts to show students they're supported and not alone. Emily Harrison will bring us that coverage this evening at 4:30.
And don't forget, Richneck families have a chance to return to the building later today. There are scheduled activities from 3:30 to 5:30 this afternoon. Students will return for classes, as we said, this Monday.